All Blacks great Israel Dagg has sounded the alarm over Scott Robertson's approach ahead of the Eden Park blockbuster against South Africa, suggesting that the head coach may have made a huge mistake by admitting to fear and pressure in public. New Zealand faced the Springboks in Auckland this weekend in what has been billed as the biggest test since the Rugby World Cup final. The All Blacks have not lost at Eden Park since 1994, but they entered this clash under heavy fire after their humiliating 29-23 defeat to Argentina in Buenos Aires. Instead of hiding behind cliches, Robertson openly acknowledged the nerves in his squad this week, telling reporters, "That's natural. There's a lot of power in fear as well. It gets your body ready for survival. It's the most human thing you can do, to protect something. Of course there's a fear element, but for Israel Dagg, those words crossed a dangerous line. The nerves are there. The pressure is mounting. I think this is probably the first time that Razor has felt this sort of pressure, and no surprise as this is the All Blacks. It carries a whole lot of pressure and expectation when you take that role." Dagg said on Sport Nation's Scotty and Izzy show. "I saw the headline and I was thinking, what's going on here? I had a read, had a listen, and he's acknowledging what's in front of him, the history that is involved with playing at Eden Park and the rivalry between South Africa and New Zealand. The fear is there. For me, you can acknowledge it privately within the group, but it's very important as a coach and as a leader of that group, you never share that or make players and people around you feel that. I think it can have a flow-on effect." For Dagg, Robertson's honesty could have real consequences on the squad's mindset just days before one of the most defining clashes of his tenure. "Personally, I feed off other people's energy and the way that they feel and the way that they approach things. I'm not saying everyone in there is like me, but it could have a detrimental effect with the group," he said. "You've got to acknowledge the opposition as a sign of respect. You listen to Rassie's Erasmus press conference and he talks about not disrespecting previous opponents they've played, but that there's a wonderful rivalry here between the All Blacks and the South Africans. It's out there now and he's acknowledged it. It's fair for him to feel the pressure because there's a lot going on. It has been a brutal build-up for the All Blacks head coach. The Eden Park record weighs heavily, the Argentina loss has fans and pundits baying for answers, and the squad is riddled with key injuries. There are a lot of things that are out of his control too, with injuries to some very important personnel in the group. When you come off a loss, it's always difficult because people are looking for a bounce back," Dagg added. Razor's got his detractors as well that probably want to see him fail and want to see him go through this sort of pain. The question is simple. Did Robertson's brutal honesty show leadership, or did it expose cracks in the All Blacks' armour just when South Africa are circling? What do you think? Did Razor make a mistake admitting fear before the biggest test of his career? Or was it refreshing honesty? Drop your thoughts below and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest on this fiery All Blacks versus Springboks showdown.